I'm Father Roderick, and I have finally cleared this desk that has been covered with all sorts of equipment that I needed during the Corona crisis to film here in the church. And I set up some cameras, some lights, in order to finally start building Lego again. So thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoy these videos. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time visiting my channel. I am Father Roderick, a priest from the Netherlands. I live in the center of the country. And if you'll take a look at the rest of my channel here on YouTube, you'll see that I'm into a lot of geeky things, Lego being one of them. Today I'm going to build a set that I've bought last year, I think, when it was on sale. It is from the Hidden Side series, which is pretty awesome. What I like about Hidden Side is it's a bit of a horror, scary genre. So it's features monsters and stuff, and there is an app, so it's got some AR functionality. Of course, that's more of a gimmick. I'm more interested in building the set itself. I can switch to the other camera to show you some close-ups of what this set is going to be. So you see there's a really nice shrimp boat. That is the main reason that I wanted this set. It is a very nice looking, kind of old-fashioned boat. I think it's a very nice build. It's got a canoe with the two main characters. They're Jack and Parker. So Jack, Parker, and they even carry cell phones. So very modern kids, I think. It's good to see some familiar faces in the chat room. We've got Lawrence, Adam, Thompson is there, and Padre Antonio Lemos. Well, welcome. And Kai is there too. There was even a crocodile, but this time, or an alligator, I think. It's not a green one, but it is a beige one, which looks pretty creepy with red eyes. This shouldn't be a very complicated build, but still fun. And I wanted to start with something simple, just to kind of try out my camera setup and see if I have the correct position for you to follow what I'm doing. About the context, this is my living room. I don't think I've ever streamed from this part of my house. I did some tours of where I live. This is the rectory. And here, of course, you see the biggest Lego set that I've ever built. It is the famous Hogwarts Castle. And I still love this set. Out of all the Lego builds that I've done, I love this one the most because Harry Potter, and it was an amazing architectural build. Still love it very, very much. Antoine is there, and welcome too. I'm going to open the box, and then I'll probably just switch between the two cameras, close-up and main camera. I'm not using the internal camera of the laptop anymore because it was really bad quality. So instead, we'll just keep it simple. I always try to open these boxes carefully in case I ever want to sell them. Not that I will ever do that, but it's just a habit. Even when I was a kid, I used to open my presents super carefully. I'd keep the wrapping paper. I don't know. I wasn't a kid to tear everything open. All right, let me switch to close-up camera. Let's see what's in there. There we go, that's it. Just leave this one here as a background. Hey, Madreo. All right, so we've got the usual numbered bags, 1, 2, 3, so this is really a very small build, nothing too special. We've got some stickers. Not sure if I like that because these are transparent stickers as far as I can tell. You know what, I'm going to put the, what is it? The exposure on automatic if I can, because it's a little bit can I do that? This is white balance. No, I don't know how to do that. It looks a little bit hot. Just turn it down a little bit. All right, so stickers and of course a booklet with the instructions. Okay, in order to focus, that's a little bit tricky. I hope I have the autofocus on. Let me know if the audio is okay. I'm using a little lapel microphone, but sometimes it's a little bit too hot. Hey, Samuel! Lego Cthulhu, yes. Very well, let's start with number 1. Here we go. Open the booklet. And it looks like we're first going to build the crocodile and the land set, so that's the island probably. And as usual, they first want me to build the main character, or one of the 2 main characters. They always start with a minifigure for some reason. Now that is cool. Okay. Hallo Jared, herzlich willkommen. Audio is good. Well, that's good to know. Sound is all right. Well, very well, very well. Do you know the German YouTuber Held der Steine? Nein, that I have never heard of. Let's see. I want to see if I can focus on these. This is probably going to be the same problem that I always have, and that is in order to focus on my hands, I need to click on it. Oh well. So we have, oh, this one actually has 2 faces. So he's got the screaming, scared face. And then here is just a regular, relaxed face. All right. Sandy says, I don't think I've ever done a Lego set. Oh, really? Okay. You should try it. It's fun. So this one has a hoodie, which is kind of nice. It looks really, really good. Let me see if I can get that closer. How close can I get to the camera? Oh, there you go. That's actually quite nice looking. I don't think we've ever had a Lego hoodie before. And then some feet. And of course his cell phone. Where is the cell phone? It's probably in the other bag, it usually is. Lots of tiny bits here. Always got to be careful. All right, here is the cell phone. It's kind of an old-fashioned cell phone with bezels, but still recognizable. There you go. And now our main character has everything it needs to take pictures of the monsters, because I think that's kind of the idea, that he uses his cell phone to scan for monsters in the area. All right. Next, we're going to build the crocodile. That should be an easy build. So you just add the head. Yeah, this one definitely has creepy red eyes. All right, and the tail. So that is a super simple build. So you can wriggle the tail. It's actually quite nice, this. Let me lower this tiny little bit more. Okay, the autofocus is not ideal. Okay, I think it's working. No, it's not. Hey, will you focus? It's maybe because of the box. It sees something interesting in the background. It doesn't recognize it. Yeah, that's much better. See? The box is actually causing trouble. So you can open its beak, ready for attack, and then you can snap it. I like it. Very nice. All right, crocodile. Oh, it needs a peg. This is probably, I need a blue thingy here on the bottom. It's probably because it's going to be on a part of a bigger set. What's next? Next, we're going to build the canoe, which is ready to go here. It's just a banana-shaped thing. Okay, focusing is a disaster. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a... Can I do that manually? I think I can. I would like to not do autofocus, no. Autofocus. Okay, it's on face recognition for some reason. Maybe this is better. I think it's a little bit more stable. Okay, so the other German YouTuber is very sympathetic German Lego YouTuber. Oh, good. All right, that's good to know. I'll check him out. I'm not filming with a phone now. I'm filming with two Canon cameras. So here you see this is the close-up camera, and I've got a similar one. It's just a white encasing on the other side. And I couldn't use these because I was using them in church to film Mass. So since we finally have our cameras back, now I can do Lego streaming again, which is super exciting. Oh. Wait, this one actually has a front and a back. And then we put the paddle right there. All right, so we've got this. Can you play Fallen Order? I should, yes, I should. Okay, now we're going to build this. You know what? I'm actually going to move the camera up a little bit. Sorry for doing all this troubleshooting while I'm streaming. It's just one of the... I can move it forward just a tiny little bit. Maybe this is easier. And then I can also make it a little bit lighter again. Or my hands are still fine. Okay, this is probably a better view. Goedenavond, Frank. Also welcome. All right. So I get this and a second one. So how is everyone? Still healthy? No one got the virus? I hope. For those of you that are watching this years after I've recorded it, this was in week, I think, 11 or 12 of the Corona crisis. And so that has really changed a lot of our usual habits, and a lot of people were confined at home. I was too. And so my life has not been very normal for the past few weeks. And so for me, it's super exciting to be back doing Lego, because I really miss these sessions and just to be able to chat with the people in the chat room. Here we go. A very simple build. I think this set is probably aimed at younger kids. But I have to say that this boat looks, I think is going to look very nice in my Lego city, if I ever get to build that one. Okay, we're going to build our first monster. Excellent. Yes. Interesting. Some mechanical parts. And then we need the black. 1 and 2. Lawrence was in Bruges today. Lots of tourists again. Yeah, I'm glad for the city because that's an important source of income. Samuel says, still healthy and well. The only negatives is that the office hours are gone. Hardly any emails or phone calls in 2 months. Oh, wow. See, Morgan Norris, my wife and I have been watching your Animal Crossing streams during the pandemic. We are very jealous of the variety of items that you have collected in that game. You've been working hard. I did. Oh, I have so many cool ideas for that. Oh, wait. Did I do something wrong? No, I did not. So yeah, this weekend I hope to record my very first in-game Animal Crossing talk show. I have one guest that will be in-game. It's my friend John Domek, who was born in New Zealand but lives in the Netherlands, and he is a huge film fanatic, so I'm going to have a movie conversation with him. So looking forward to that. And I'm still looking for other people that have Animal Crossing and are willing to be on the show to be interviewed. So if you have a story to tell, then let me know. Or if you know any other interesting people that I could interview about geeky stuff and or faith-related stuff, always on the lookout. The masses are starting again in Belgium. That's good. Not here, unfortunately. Still two or three more weeks. Okay, so this is going to be a monster face. We're going to do fluorescent teeth. I wonder if these are glow-in-the-dark elements. They definitely look glow-in-the-dark-ish. Those pieces are very rare. Killer Mob says, I've been taking finals for the last week. I'm just taking a little break before getting back to them. Well, I'm glad you can take a break here. Samuel is not buying a Switch just for that. No, that would be a bad thing. I'm looking for people that have both. Oops. Because of course I'm also catering to the fans of Animal Crossing. And since it's, goodness gracious. Let me focus on the Lego here instead of chatting. It's such an incredibly popular game. I hope to attract an audience just because of the popularity. Not sure if it's going to work, but it's kind of similar to Lego. I know that people just like to see Lego, and that sometimes helps them discover the channel. So, and hopefully they'll stay for the rest. Or not, that's fine. This. In a certain way, what I like about Animal Crossing is what I also like about Lego, and that is building. I love building my island, building my city. It's starting to look super nice. So in the beginning, I just emulated a city that I saw on a YouTube stream, and I kind of tried to recreate it. And that taught me a lot of things about how to create, especially how to do terraforming and make your landscape interesting. Oh wait, I first need to build something separately. And now that I've more or less the principal techniques under my belt, I can start making my own city. And I'm having a ton of fun. Still looking for some recipes. So in order to create stuff or elements, you need recipes, a bit similar to Minecraft. You need to gather ingredients, but you don't get all the recipes right away. So there are a few vital elements that I've been looking for days now, and I haven't been able to find it, which is a little bit frustrating. I'm looking for this. But part of the game is, part of what I like about the game is it's also a lot about patience. It's a game you can't rush it. You sometimes have to just wait for the apples to grow and for the fish to appear. Oh wait, like this. So I understand that for a lot of people, Animal Crossing is helps them de-stress. It does with me when I'm just playing around on that island. Get a lot of ambient sounds, and it helps me really kind of zone out, forget about all the other stuff that I need to do. Hey Christian, welcome. Marty is glad that I've carved out time to build some Lego. Yeah. Frank the Tank asks, do you think that you will buy more games on the Switch in the future? I already have, actually. I have caved. I got myself 2 games that are big games. One is Link, or what is it, the Zelda game, Zelda Breath of the Wild. And the second one is a classic game that I used to play on the Nintendo Wii, but I sold my Wii a long time ago. And that was Xenoblade. So we're going to add the eyes now. Xenoblade Chronicles. They did a remake of the version that made for the Wii, and improved graphically because, of course, the Switch is more powerful when it comes to graphics. And I remember playing a couple of levels of that game, and I loved it. It was such an immersive story, and it's a JRPG, so it's a particular genre, a Japanese RPG. But this one has a very cool cinematic story, which is fantastic. All right, we've got the monster ready. And then we place this one here. I like how this looks. All right, let me switch back to the close-up. So here we have our monster. It looks like a Muppet, doesn't it? And it's just sitting there, I suppose. So the thing is with the hidden side is you have kind of a regular scene, a regular boat, and then everything goes haywire when darkness falls, I suppose. And these monsters appear. I have nice lights behind my Hogwarts castle. Yeah, that is just a simple LED strip that I bought at IKEA. So I can change the color of the lights, and but it works well. It's got a white wall there behind me. Am I going to get Star Wars Pinball and Pod Racer for the Nintendo Switch? No, I don't think so. I played the Star Wars Pod Racer game years ago when it was on the PC, and it was fine. But no, Switch games are very expensive, so I tend to buy games that have a long playability or replayability. So like Breath of the Wild and Xenoblade, because there are literally hundreds of hours of gameplay in those games. So I like that. Or, the Animal Crossing, I already played more than 100 hours. So I definitely got my money's worth. But these simpler games, I tend to buy them just for the PC because it's a lot cheaper and more relaxing to play. The Switch is a tad on the small side. And of course, I sometimes hook it up to my computer monitor and I play it there, but most of the time I'm playing handheld. And not all games work well. Where would I be without IKEA? I haven't been to IKEA since the beginning of the Corona crisis. They have reopened, but everything is, of course, you have to keep your distance, and it's just, I so hope that we're going to have a vaccine and that this will all be over. I have these moments where I'm just so sick and tired of the Corona situation. Just give me back my life. There's an old pod racer game on Nintendo 64. I think it's the same one. And I think I have the Star Wars pin. I have the pinball machines on my Oculus Quest. And it is very cool. They had a giveaway during the Corona. You could just download them for free. So I've got about 3 or 4 Star Wars virtual reality pinball games. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. I don't know what kind of contraption I'm building here. I suppose it has something to do with the island. This is going to go in here. What about the other one? Oh, here. Right. Okay, and then interesting. Hello, it's been definitely a while, but I'm glad to be back. Very glad to be back. Okay, so, oh wait, this one goes right there. Weird. I hope I'm doing this right. Okay. There we go, so I now have this. Not sure what it is. How is the Corona situation in my city? It's okay. I'm in an area with almost no cases, fortunately. How have I been? I'm good. I've had some very rough weeks. Very exhausting. I worked long hours many days, and it was very disruptive because I had to take care of all the live streams of the parish and kind of completely invent how to do that. So it was tough. I kind of lost all my routines. So okay, this is going to be part of this. It reminds me a little bit of the pirate sets that I had. I also did a similar thing with these islands. So this is I think the entire island with the monster on it. Have you ever heard about Star Trek Virtual Con? No, I've not heard about it. I was hoping before the Corona crisis that I could take part in the Star Wars celebration in August, or what is it? But I'm pretty sure that that is not going to happen anytime soon. Traveling is still impossible to the US. The thing is with the Corona, even though I don't like the situation that we're in, it does help you value what you had much more. So I've really missed this Lego, the freedom to just build Lego, having a life that enables me to spend time on building Lego sets. And I miss that. It's like, geez, that was such a fun thing to do. And now that I'm finally building Lego again, and I've got my cameras back, I appreciate it so much more. All right, let's build the other side of the island here. And hopefully we can just build a bit of a community around all these different streams. I know it's a bit of a mishmash with the Star Wars videos and Lego and other stuff, but all right. So apparently you can turn this into a simple rock by turning it like this. How about that? That is so cool. So there you go. This is a regular island, and then night falls, and this monster appears. That's a very nice build. I like that. Cool. All right. Some smaller details left to do. So again, before Corona, I was thinking of doing a separate Lego channel. I actually set it up on YouTube. But then I just had to simplify. I didn't have the focus and the time to give that proper attention. So for now, I'm just going to put everything on this channel, hoping that there will be at least a certain group of people that enjoy a number of the things that I do. Okay, so we got that. Green one. And if not, it's too bad. I mean, I think that what I like the most about this channel is just having the occasion to chat and spend some time doing things that I like to do. That's a value in itself. Very good. We're approaching the end of this build, or at least this island. How's the camera? Does this work for you? It's very filming or streaming Lego is really hard to do in the right way. Your hands are always in the picture and always obfuscating part of the view. But I don't want to have a camera right in front of me. It's a bit of a compromise. What safety precautions have you taken to make sure COVID-19 doesn't spread to your Animal Crossing island? I'm playing Animal Crossing so that I don't have to go outside. And I can still walk around everywhere without any risks. There we go. Camera is good. Okay. Good to know. Hey, Minimal Breaks, welcome to the stream. Hi, Kid Sir. Welcome, welcome. So glad that you could join us. Am I excited for the PlayStation 5 reveal tomorrow? Yeah, kinda. Yes. The virus just hit the west coast of Sweden hard. Yeah, Sweden has been quite the thing. At first, we heard that, Sweden was doing extremely well without a lockdown, without all the other measures that they took in the rest of Europe. They were really going for herd immunity, based on, of course, very limited experience with the virus. And so I've seen a number of interviews with Swedish politicians and virologists, and they were all like, yeah, well, it's surprising that we can keep the economy going, and then we don't have to do what the rest of Europe is doing, and we will have herd immunity very soon. And now it seems to be turning against Sweden, so it turns out the virus is much more dangerous, and herd immunity is probably not in the books anytime soon. So that means that ultimately a lot of more fragile people have have gotten the virus, which is unfortunate. I can't really tell what this picture shows me. I think it's like this. Well, I think that's it. There we go. So it's a plant with tentacles. Or maybe it's just a regular tree, I don't know. Looks a bit like a spider. Creepy. All right, Lawrence has to go to sleep. Online school again. Have a wonderful day. We celebrate Corpus Christi on Sundays here in the Netherlands. Have you been to the barber shop? Yes, I've finally got my haircut today. I was so lucky because I went to get a haircut right before the Corona crisis started. Literally a few days before the whole stuff went on lockdown. I remember because the hairdresser just opened his store and then they had to lock it down again. So I went back, same store, and it's fine. I mean, there's not much hair to work with anyway, but it definitely feels nice to have had a haircut. Hey Stephen, welcome. Marty, I've not heard about Star Trek Virtual Con, but enlighten me, what is that about? Samuel says, the virus hit the elderly homes where seniors who cannot take care of themselves live. In some cases, 60% died. Oh my goodness. That's where a lot of the numbers are. Well, that is sad because it means that those are numbers that you don't realize right away. It's later when so it looks as if society continues and the economy is thriving, but the price is paid by the invisible people. That is sad. I'm glad that in my country they quickly abandoned that idea. I think they've only mentioned the herd immunity theory in the very first weeks. And as soon as it became clear that that was a potential risk or that herd immunity may not happen, they immediately went into much stricter rules. Or they gave us more stricter rules. All right, so bag number 2. I'm looking at the clock, ladies and gentlemen, and I see that it is already almost 11 o'clock. Which means I'm certainly not going to finish this build today. However, I can build the second figure. And then we're going to wrap things up. I'll just continue this tomorrow. We can open bag number 2. I like the colors of this set. Very, very bright colors. Lots of pink and green. And ooh, look at that. That is, I don't know what that is, but definitely looks creepy. Creepy crawly. Piotr asked for prayers for his family. Definitely pray for that. Is there something specific going on in your family? Lots and lots of these tiny pieces. Check that out. It almost looks like candy or cereal. All right. So we got another. So it's a free online Star Trek convention with live chats and panels. I'm going to look that up. Very cool. Samuel's going to get his mustache trimmed. That is probably something you're looking forward to, since it's kind of your look, part of your look. Oops. It's probably not something you can do by yourself. All right, so we've got this face, and then the trousers. Light blue trousers. These kids are very hip, I have to say. And then she has a very gender-specific pink mobile phone. I'm not sure why it should be pink. A bit stereotypical, but anyway, here we go. We've got our 2 main characters ready for action. I like it. I like a lot how they did these. These are really nice minifigures. They're part of every set. That is very weird. So I've built another graveyard set for Hidden Side, and has identical minifigures, like really the same. So anyway, not sure why I would need identical copies. Lego cereal. Cereal, that would be cool. Okay, so there is a third figure, and that's actually one of my favorite minifigures of this set. It is the fisherman himself. The downside is he's turning into a monster at night, or a zombie. But he's got this awesome looking bright yellow suit, or kind of raincoat, and a fantastic hat. This is the first time that I've seen a hat like this in Lego, and I absolutely adore it. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Such a cool figure. Having this on the boat, and he looks very friendly. I can barely believe that he's going to turn into a zombie, but he is. In order to turn him into a zombie, I got to take his head off. I'm going to show you the zombie version of this. It's very nasty looking. Oh, that's where the tentacles are from. Okay, it's not instant transformation, unfortunately. Wow. Okay. So here is the zombie fisherman. Look at that. Can this focus? Yeah. Isn't that cool? He's got like the tentacles coming out of his back. And then even his face. Will you please focus? There you go. His face is also translucent. The effect is not as big as I thought it would be, but it's very nice. Although I'm just going to keep him in the regular version. Oh, he's even got a sword. Look, he's got a glow-in-the-dark sword. How awesome. We should test out the glow-in-the-dark functionality of this set. Wait, I'm going to put the hat on. I should turn off the lights and see if it lights up. We had the tooth as well, right? So we're going to just open this one up. I'm going to put him next to the monster. Now we're going to do a little test. Turning off all the lights and see what happens. Hold on. Oops. Will it work or not? Well, kinda. It kinda lights up a tiny little bit. You can see that. Hey Google, turn off all the lights.
Okay, turning off 11 lights. Sorry, something went wrong and I'm unable to control your home device.
Okay, it's very dark. Maybe I need to up the ISO a little bit. Can you see this? Wow, barely. You can barely see it. Okay. Maybe. Hey Google, turn on all the lights.
Okay, turning on 11 lights. Sorry, something went wrong and I'm unable to control your home device.
One of my lights is off. Oh, sorry. One of my lights is offline, so it kind of always gives me this error, and I don't know how to fix it. We enjoyed your digital pizza chat about various pizzas on Sunday. Yeah, that was fun. I really enjoyed the chat as well. We're going to do this every Sunday after Mass. Just have a geek chat. Maybe make it a little bit more focused and talk about specific things like Lord of the Rings or whatever. But I like that combination of first having Mass and then having some social time. That's a lot of fun, just like chatting here with you. Let's see, what else have we got? Nothing really super serious. Piotr says, nothing bad going on in my family. I'm grateful I have them. I will definitely keep them in my prayers. How's my father? My father is has been in lockdown for 2 months now, more than 2 months, so nobody can visit. They have had a number of cases of COVID-19 in there, and so it's extremely strict. He's doing okay, from what I've heard. He's content. It's a bit boring for him from time to time. And just recently, they opened a possibility, or they broadened the possibility for people to visit. So my mom wanted to go and visit him for the first time in what is it, 11 weeks. And then just the day before she wanted to visit, someone got infected in the same living unit where my dad is. So everybody gets tested, and we still don't know if there are, if my dad has been infected or not. I don't think so, but you never know. So it's a bit scary that right when they were going to open and loosen the rules a little bit, that there was a new case or a new infection. And of course that was one of the reasons that they put everyone in these care facilities under lockdown, because if everyone is locked up, then there is no risk of infection. But as soon as people start to visit, they can bring the virus with them. Plus, the care center where he lives is in the region where we had the first outbreak, and a very serious outbreak. There were villages that lost like 30 or 40 people that died of the virus. So, yeah. Hey, Biaizanato Stop Motions. Good to see you here. Sando, a long time no see. Yes, Meme ASMR, I remember you. I was building Hogwarts, yes. Well, here it is, Hogwarts. Where is my father? My father is suffering from dementia. It's not very serious yet, but he is definitely already, too much impacted by it to live alone or to live with my mom. So he lives in a care center. He does not say, "I am your father." No, he's not into Star Wars. He's not into anything geeky. The geekiest thing that he had as a hobby was bagpipe playing. He would love to chat Star Wars with you. Well, send me a note in or an email or something like that, and maybe we can hook up and you can visit my island. My island, or I'm not even sure if you have the game or you just enjoyed watching me playing the game, but let me know. Roberto, I will also pray for your family, definitely. Roberto Marconi. That sounds very Italian. Are you from Italy? Sando's grandmother has also dementia and is in a home, still enjoying life. Yeah, my dad is the same. Hey Sam, new to the channel, welcome. Good to see you here. I hope you're gonna enjoy this channel, and check it out. Check out the rest of the channel. There may be other stuff archived that may tickle your interest. Especially there are like 100 episodes building Hogwarts Castle. My favorite saint is Therese of Lisieux. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Oh, you're from Chile. All right. Well, good to see you here. Yeah. Well, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm glad that this works. I'm glad that the light is okay, that I have 2 good cameras to film this, and that I can do close-ups, and it seems to work. Much better than what I did upstairs. So we'll keep working on this set. So stick around. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get notified whenever I go live. And of course, this is not the only live stream stuff that I do. I also will do probably a talk show inside Animal Crossing this weekend. I will let you know in advance when I'm going to go live with that. And sometimes I play other video games. So have a wonderful evening, a wonderful day. Thanks again for stopping by. And take good care of yourself. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see each other soon. Ciao.